What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. My name is Dallin Anderson, and today we are going to be talking about Chainlink and why I think it's absolutely going to explode this cycle. Before we get started though, if you're not a member of the free Discord, click the link in the description box below and get started in the Discord today and join over 1,000 other traders and investors in the crypto markets. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so Chainlink on the weekly candlesticks here is looking very good. So let's go ahead and get talking about the first thing that I want to talk about today, which is support and resistance. If we take the chart here and we draw a horizontal support line going across, you can see that this was resistance on the way up, and then it became support on the way down. We also have another major support level right here. You can see that this was resistance along the way up and then came as support along the way down. This is the area of support that we are testing currently on Chainlink. And this is the area of support that I do suspect that we hold. I personally think Chainlink will hold support here and push higher. And let's talk about why that is. So if we count the L8 wave structure here on Chainlink, we can see a wave 1 and a wave 2. Then we get our wave 3 and our wave 4 is down here. Then we get our extended fifth wave. You can see here we get this very extended fifth wave here. Then our standard ABC correction that comes afterwards. Wave A, wave B, and wave C back down to that major support level. Now, what we generally watch for is at that point of recovery where the market recovers out of depression, out of the bottom of its market cycle down here in wave C, then it recovers up into wave A and wave B. So wave B is up here, right? Wave A is down here. So what you generally see is once wave C is complete, the market recovers back up to wave A and wave B. Now you can see that we've already started to go up into wave A. What's common is for these markets to push up even further into wave B when they recover. So a lot of times you'll see them go up even to here, right? Which would be around $35 per Chainlink. So right now we're worth $17. This could see another like double in market cap. This thing could double in market cap along the way up here as we recover. So yeah, this is very common. When markets recover, when they have their ABC corrections, it's very common for them to recover back up into that wave A and that wave B. This is what I've seen time and time again in crypto. So with Chainlink, kind of what's happening here on the Elliott wave count here is we get our 5 waves up, we get our ABC down, but now we're actually doing those Elliott waves that are associated with the subwaves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm expecting a 5th wave here. So this is subwaves of a bigger picture, wave 1 and wave 2. In other words, right here you have a bigger picture, wave 1 and wave 2 happening, right? And so because of that, we have our subwave count, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, are all subwaves of wave 1 and wave 2. This is partially why I expect another move up here in Chainlink. up to about $35. So yeah, I'm bullish on Chainlink here in the short term because of the Elliott wave count, but now let's talk about the big picture. Now, we don't talk about the big picture on this channel unless we hop out to the 1 month time frame and really start looking at this big, bad, juicy baby here on the 1 month time frame. And you really start to see the opportunity here a little bit more clearly. So here on the 1 month time frame, you get an even bigger picture wave 1 and wave 2, right? So this is our macro Elliott wave count now. We have our wave 1, we have our wave 2, and we're starting that big picture wave 3 here on Chainlink. And because of that, we've started to increase in value, right? We've came up to about $17. So yeah, I think that Chainlink is likely going to see a big picture continuation. In other words, as it builds its Elliott wave structure here, it's going to make a 1 and a 2 wave, 3, 4 wave, and a 5 wave, and these will all be the subwaves of a bigger picture wave 1, wave 2, and a wave 3. All right? So that's the structure that I'm seeing on Chainlink. Now, as you can see, this is multiple years out. We're on the monthly time frame. So this helps you understand that this bigger picture breakout isn't set up to break out over the next week or even over the next 2 weeks, but this thing is set up to break out over the next few years. So I want you to understand that, because when I show this chart here of Chainlink and the big picture wave 3 that is potentially coming here, I don't want you to think that it's going to get there overnight. And in fact, in the short term, I could be wrong, right? This could be the top of wave 1 already, and we could start to go for wave 2 right now. But either way, the big picture Elliott wave 3 is still the same. This is why we trade the big picture, because it doesn't matter if the subwaves are slightly different than we expect, as long as we keep our eyes on the prize, our eyes on the big picture targets, because we know that we're going to reach those big picture targets no matter what happens over these smaller time scales like weekly, like over the next few months. We're watching over the next few years. That's what we've always focused on this channel, and that's what I personally like to do technical analysis on. So yeah, I do see a big picture wave 1 and wave 2 here with Chainlink, and this is very typical of what we've seen previously with market cycles before. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and show you what that looks like here so you know what I mean. Basically, this isn't the first time we've seen this. This isn't the first time that crypto markets have made this exact type of psychology before. Probably the best example of this would be Ethereum. So if we go over to Ethereum, and we'll bring up the chart here and we'll look at Ethereum. The best example of this is Ethereum. If we go back over here in Ethereum to its previous cycle, and we take a look at Ethereum here, this whole Elliott structure here, where Ethereum did 1, 2, 3, 4, extended fifth wave, just like how Chainlink did. Then it's ABC correction down. Chainlink is somewhere right here, okay? Chainlink is somewhere down here early in the cycle before it broke out to a new all-time high, before it breaks out for this next Elliott wave you can see here. And so Chainlink is actually right here if we are to compare the market cycles between Chainlink and Ethereum. So yeah, you can see 5 waves up, ABC correction down. then we get this bottoming structure. And that is wave 1 and wave 2 of the subwaves in preparation for that bigger picture wave 3 that comes afterwards. So yeah, 5 waves up, ABC down, new cycle. So let's go back over to Chainlink here and look at this cycle, because it's really exactly the same as Ethereum. There's no difference, right? So again, we get 5 waves up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, extended 5th, just exactly like Ethereum. Then we get our ABC correction down. And yeah, you can see the same structure that Ethereum did is the same structure that Chainlink is doing. And yeah, of course it's preparing and building momentum and structure, and it could have pullbacks. It's going to have pullbacks along the way up. But overall, I expect a big picture wave 3, a new Elliott wave coming here in Chainlink, just exactly like Ethereum did after it completed its market cycle. Chainlink is completing its market cycle, and I suspect a lot of upside here for Chainlink. So yeah, even though in the short term we're expecting $35, in the big picture we're expecting a lot more than that. You know, when you go into price discovery, who knows how high this thing is going to go? It could really start to take off, and yeah, who knows how high Chainlink will go. But I do think it's going to go really high, and it's one of those coins that's developed by really good devs. And even though we only trade the charts, this coin it is a good project. So when you see the chart is looking really good, and you know that there's a real team developing it, you know that there's real volume, it's traded on major exchanges, and it has a real world use case, then yeah, that gives you just additional confidence, even though we don't trade the news, we don't trade the fundamentals, but yeah, it can give us additional confidence in our chart. So yeah, I think $35 is that first place we're looking for. After that, the sky is the limit, especially as we break above the all-time high and go into price discovery in the big picture. Now, this is a YouTube channel that's dedicated to big picture technical analysis of the crypto markets. So again, I just want to reiterate that even though this chart is showing that the breakout above this all-time high level looks really vertical, if you look down at the chart, that's still multiple years away before that breakout would occur. You know, according to this kind of rate of growth that I have drawn here, because it could go faster, it could go slower, but I'm just letting you know that I don't think this is going to happen over the next couple months. I think this is going to happen over the next couple years, give or take. So yeah, that's my views on Chainlink. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you learned something and found it valuable. If you did, please do me a favor and hit that like button, as well as sharing it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.